Hi guys, welcome to my 36-week pregnancy vlog. Yep, it's all happening at the house. Thought I'd let you in on what's going on here. This is my wall right now. And on the other side of that wall, there are some, as Forrest calls them, workmen doing our renovations, putting our kitchen in. And I just wanted to show you the chaos of my house right now. By the way, these are my hospital bags that I packed. I'll talk about that in my blog post this week. This one has like those puppy pee pads just in case I deliver in the car. A little like infant resuscitation mask, belly bandit, towels. This is stocked full of outfits and various other things. Okay, so this used to be my kitchen. These are my friends. My concrete is being polished right now, which is what that is. Look how dark my melasma has got in the last 2 weeks. Just went crazy. So that is our kitchen. Apparently supposed to be finished before the baby comes. We'll see. And I'll show you our makeshift kitchen. Oh my gosh, so much better in here. Oh, great idea. I love that.
So we just under here, there is some room. It's easy
Oh, perfect. Great idea. That'll make my life so much easier.
Yeah. So if you have extra pots and stuff like that,
We can chuck them in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I could live in here forever. I know exactly. Thank you. Okay, now this is okay. I just wanted to show you. I'm doing my vlog, my pregnancy vlog. I just wanted to show you the craziness of my house right now. I mean, this is what I'm feeling. Yes, my mum just got home. Our cleaning lady is here. Say hi, you're on my vlog.
Hey, how you going?
He's my favorite. He's really sweet and he always helps me with things like putting car seats in and carrying heavy things. He's like, oh, let me get that. But I mean, look at my property. It's absolute pandemonium right now. And this is me at 36 weeks. Oh no, almost 37 weeks pregnant. There's my belly. Dealing with the chaos that is my life. Now this is very typical for me. But certain things happened, like the kitchen was meant to be ready 2 weeks ago, but then they found termite damage, so then they had to redo it all. And then there's just been so many delays, which is very typical for renovations. So I'm not too stressed out about it. I actually think it's quite funny. We're living in that tiny little room in terms of the kitchen. And our cleaning lady's here today and she just reorganized it to put some cups in a different drawer so we have a bit more bench space. But we actually are surviving with the little amount of room that we have. The kids' bedroom, which is that last room I showed you, was just so loud I couldn't explain it. That's going to be ready in about 3 days. So then we can move the kids in, we can get them out of our room, and we can just start focusing on bringing a newborn here. highly doubtful that the kitchen will be finished by the time she gets here. But that's okay, that's just something I'm embracing and we'll be fine. We've been eating out a lot and we've been making it work. So it's been kind of a funny, crazy week. I haven't had Mark with me. My God, I am so weak that just holding up my iPhone is painful for my arms. That's how much muscle tone I've lost. Oh, here we go. I'll balance you right here. La femme. Perfect. So yes, it's been a really funny week. Mark hasn't been here. He got here a couple of days, yesterday, sorry. He arrived yesterday when I was 36 plus 5 days pregnant. So he made it just in time. And I've actually had a really good week. I've been doing less stuff. I've obviously been doing more stuff with the kids, but less kind of worky pressure things. Today I have a few work meetings for my company Lovewell. Thank you to all of you who have been supporting, and that will be ready to go very soon in the next couple of weeks. And then I have just a few other sort of worky related things I've got to do today, but very chill, very relaxed. Can you see my belly here? Oh no, hang on, there we go. Look at that big belly. My little scars, I hope that they fade. That damn hopper ant. There's actually a hopper ant nest right here. There doesn't seem to be any hopper ants right now though. Yeah, I'll show you the nest. It's pretty gnarly. We have about 10 of these on our property. Yeah, so man, she's sitting so low. She's doing that thing where she's just her head keeps smashing on my cervix. And for those of you who've been pregnant before or are currently pregnant, you know that how that feels. It's like that sharp, I call it lightning crotch. I think other people call it lightning crotch too. That sharp pain that takes your breath away. And I remember when I first had it with Bodhi, when I was first pregnant, I thought that is what labor was going to feel like, just the constant sharp pain. For some reason, I've got a cold, as you can hear. For some reason, I was just so afraid that was what labor was, and I much prefer an achy, crampy kind of pain as opposed to the really sharp intake of breath kind of pain. That's why I don't have any tattoos. I don't like that kind of pain. It doesn't work well for me. Whereas with Mark, he's got 55 tattoos because he doesn't mind that kind of pain. So anyway, been having these Braxton Hicks, which are a bit crampy, which is nice. And I know it's just my body's way of preparing itself and ripening the cervix and getting everything ready. And I hope it means that the more of them I'm having, the easier labor is going to be. Who knows, it's not always the case, but it did happen with Forrest. I had quite a number of Braxton Hicks, and I also had a lot of pre-labor contractions with him. He was 5 days over. I think when I was speaking to my midwife this last appointment, which was amazing, my fluid level went right up, which is great. She said that she probably doesn't want me to go too far over 40 weeks because I've had this ISO immunization pregnancy and I tested positive for it last test. There's just something about like making sure the baby comes out right around the due date or the guest date. So I have been really ramping up the evening primrose oil, and I'm going to start clary sage diffusing, put on clary sage on my belly. I've been doing red raspberry leaf tea. I've been having 2 cups of tea a day. I'll start ramping that up next week. I'll be just having more of it. There's this really great Labor Day tea recipe on this fantastic site that I always go on called Mama Natural. And This the woman Genevieve like came up with it, and it's amazing. And I used it with Forrest, and I actually went into labor about 24 hours after I drank this tea. So who knows, I'm going to try it again this time round. I probably won't do that until I'm over 38 weeks. But yeah, so I'm feeling really great. It's good to have Mark back. You know, my life is chaos here. I actually don't mind it though. Like I said, it's kind of nice having people around and everyone's being so loving and supportive, and we're really excited about the changes we're making to our home and just nesting and feeling really good about being here in Adelaide. I think they might need me. He's walking down the hill. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'll see you next week. I'll show you the update and see how much of the kitchen has gone in. They did say it was going to go in on Friday. Who knows, we'll see what happens. Sending lots of love, and I hope that my birth center bag is helpful. I probably overpacked, but just to be, it's better to be safe than sorry. And it's just a couple of bags, chuck it in the cart, it's ready to go, and then you don't have to worry about it on Labor Day. You know, everything's organized, everything's packed. You don't have to think about logistics. I've only got one more bag to pack, which is a kid bag for the kids if they come. And then for the rest of the week, I'm going to start working on a plan with the kids, just figuring out if I go into labour when they're at school, who's going to pick them up. If I go into labour in the middle of the night, how are we going to navigate that? So right now I just have a plan for if I go into labour on a weekend when they're not at school. So that's something I'll be working on this week. All right, guys, lots of love. I will speak to you next week. Bye.